Do you ever notice how one small thought can sprout into a whole week of bad moods, while another tiny idea can quietly change the shape of your day? Imagine your mind as a community garden. Some plots are full of bright, resilient plants, gratitude, curiosity, steady routines, while other beds are overrun by weeds, catastrophic thinking, I'm not enough, automatic shame. In this video, we're going to treat that garden like a real ecosystem. You'll learn how to read which beliefs are nourishing your life and which are sapping it, how to prune unhelpful thoughts without uprooting your identity, and how to transplant healthier convictions so they take root and grow. This is a practical toolkit for cognitive restructuring, using a gardening metaphor that's easy to visualize and proven by psychotherapy principles. First, a quick map. What exactly are the plants in your mental garden? They're the small, repeated beliefs and habits that shape how you notice the world and respond. In cognitive behavioral terms, these are automatic thoughts and core beliefs. In schema therapy, they are the early maladaptive schemas. In simple everyday language, they're the rules you live by. I must be perfect. People will leave if I'm needy. Or, I'm safer when I stay invisible. Like plants, beliefs have textures. Some are annuals that flare up in certain seasons. Anxiety when you start a new job. Some are perennials, long-standing convictions that return every year. And some are invasive weeds that choke the soil for everything else. Step 1. Canvass your garden. Identify what's growing. Practical exercise. Take 5 minutes and imagine your mind as a small allotment. Without judgment, name 5 plants that currently take up space. Use vivid labels: the hurry vine, the should brambles, the small self moss. Writing them down makes them concrete. Naming is an early cognitive behavioral technique that turns vague distress into actionable objects. This practice does 2 important things. It externalizes inner noise, so it's less overwhelming, and it gives you a diagnostic map for targeted work. Step 2. Test the soil. Assess the nourishment. Ask which beliefs are fed by fear or avoidance, which are kept alive by one-off evidence that you habitually skew into rulemaking. Psychologically, this is about tracing reinforcement. What behaviors or contexts water the weeds? Maybe doom-scrolling fuels the world is unsafe root system. Maybe perfectionist rewards at work perpetuate only flawless =sign loved. Make a short table. Belief. What waters it? What it costs you. This clarifies where to intervene. Step 3. Pruning. Learn to cut back without panicking. Pruning is not eradication. It is selective trimming to allow healthier shoots to get sunlight. The analog in therapy is cognitive challenging and behavioral experiments. Pick one weed belief and practice 3 micro-challenges. Notice the thought. Label it. That's the hurry vine again. And test it with a tiny experiment. E.g., delay responding to an urgent email for 15 minutes and record what happens. Most catastrophic predictions collapse under real-world testing. The pruning ritual we teach is brief and repeatable. Breathe in for 4 counts, breathe out for 6, place a hand over your chest to register calm, and say aloud a neutral reframe. I can try this and see what happens. Repeat it 3 times before you act. This combines interoceptive grounding and cognitive reframing, 2 evidence-backed techniques for emotional regulation. Step 4. Transplanting. Moving a plant to a better bed. Some beliefs are better reshaped than cut. A transplant involves loosening the roots. Examine where the belief came from. A childhood rule? A single humiliating event? Invite curiosity rather than condemnation and replant it with a new narrative scaffold. For example, turn I must be perfect into I prefer excellence, but I accept that mistakes teach me. The practical sequence is: validate the original function of the belief. It protected me from criticism when I was young. Imagine an alternative belief that serves you now, and rehearse behaviors that embody the new belief. Transplantation needs time. Do a small behavior that aligns with the new plant every day for 2 weeks so neural pathways begin to reinforce it. Step 5. Companion planting. Use small supportive habits to help new beliefs grow. In gardening, certain plants improve the soil for others. Psychologically, companion practices like short morning routines, sleep hygiene, gratitude microjournals, and movement act as fertilizer. If you're planting a I can ask for help seedling, companion plant it with a 30-second script you'll use when calling someone, plus a 5-minute debrief after the interaction. That combination increases the odds the new belief will survive stress. Step 6. Pest management. Notice and counter sabotaging patterns. Negative mental habits often have little pests: rumination, intrusive comparisons, self-blame loops. The tool here is interruption plus replacement. When you notice a loop, perform a concrete interruption ritual. Stand up, pour a glass of water, or snap a rubber band on a wrist safely. Then immediately do a replacement behavior. A 60-second grounding exercise, a step from a values-based action list, or a short problem-solving checklist. Over time, the interruption becomes the cue that halts automatic spirals. Important nuance: don't treat every negative thought like a weed to be violently uprooted. Some anxious or critical thoughts are signals, like mushrooms appearing because the soil is too wet. They tell you about stressors that need attention. The aim is not to silence entirely, but to rebalance. Now a concrete 4-week plan to cultivate your garden with measurable steps. Week 1. Survey and soil test. Spend 3 short sessions of 10 minutes completing the garden map, soil table, and a mood log. What watered the plant today? Week 2. Prune with experiments. Choose one unhelpful belief, perform 3 small behavioral tests to challenge it, and journal reactions. Week 3. Transplant. Draft an alternative belief and design daily small behaviors that embody it. Commit to 14 days of repetition. Week 4. Companion planting and pest control. Layer supportive habits and set an interruption replacement ritual for your most frequent mental pest. Each week includes a 2-minute evening reflection. What grew, what didn't? This creates feedback loops and leverages the principle of neuroplasticity. Repetition sculpts brain networks over time. Let's also address resistance. Why it's hard to change long-held beliefs. The garden resists because roots integrate with identity. Pruning can feel like loss. Approach it with compassionate curiosity. Acknowledge the protective role of the old belief. Treat yourself as you would a nervous neighbor, and pace change. Use incrementalism, microdoses of challenge rather than radical overhaul. Philosophically, this is about self-authorship rather than self-rejection. You are not erasing past survival strategies. You are cultivating a garden that better serves who you want to be now. A few quick science-backed tips to increase success. 1. Make new behaviors tiny and specific. I will practice asking for help once this week, not I will be more social. 2. Use implementation intentions. If X happens, I will do Y. If I feel the shame vine, I will breathe 4-6 and label the thought. 3. Track with simple metrics. 1 line a day in a habit tracker. A weekly 2-minute voice note reflection. 4. Invite social accountability. Share one gardening goal with a friend and check in weekly. Finally, a caution. Radical transplantation of beliefs without integration can create brittle change. If you adopt a new belief as a performance fix without aligning emotions and values, it will snap under stress. Pair cognitive work with values clarification. What kind of person do you want to be? How do the new beliefs help you live that way? That alignment stabilizes growth. To close, here is a short practice you can do right now. The 3-seed exercise. Pause for 60 seconds. Identify one small negative belief, seed. Name it. Identify one tiny behavior that waters it. Name it. Choose one micro-action to begin to replant it. 30 seconds of practice today. Speak a new phrase, try one small risk, or do a 2-minute grounding. Record the outcome. Repeat this every evening for 7 days and notice whether the seed shrinks, shifts, or sprouts differently. The metaphor of a garden reminds us both of fragility and resilience. Plants bend, some seasons are harsh, but with consistent tending, the landscape changes. You don't need to clear the whole bed in a day. You need patient, compassionate cultivation. If you found this approach useful, like a gardener tending seedlings, water us back. Hit like, share this video with someone who feels stuck in their mental plot, and subscribe to Mind Unlocked for more practical, psychology-based tools that help you redesign your inner ecosystem. Tell us in the comments which plant you discovered in your garden today, and we'll build a community map so we can learn from each other's tending, because we all grow better in shared soil.